So today I'm going to be taking you around my day, showing you what I eat in a day, all plant-based, and then kind of like a healthy day in my life. Here's my little cat. So I'm going to show you because she's meowing. Oh, I don't have the screen flipped. There you go. You can see her. And the other one's sleeping right over there. But anyway, I just want to show you like a healthy day in my life, healthy habits. This is like a really good day off for me. So I strive to have every day off like this. It doesn't always happen, but I am running a little bit late, but I just really quickly wanted to show you kind of what I'm wearing. I'll do like a mirror pic later, but my top is from Lululemon, my pants are from Lululemon, and I just feel like they give me the best like holding in basically. And I am going to spin. I don't know if I said that. I just need to make a water bottle and then I'm gonna drive. It takes me like 30 minutes to get to spin, so I'm kind of in a rush, but I will update you guys either before or after. I don't eat anything ever before I work out unless it's a nighttime class, just because I don't love that and I don't feel like I perform as well. And then immediately after, I'll have something to eat. So, all right, I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. All right, I gathered all my ingredients for my breakfast, and it's basically just like a hummus on toast. I will first roast a cherry tomato. No, I'm gonna roast cherry tomatoes with some olive oil, some salt, and I'll just put them in the toaster oven for, I don't know, like 12 to 15 minutes. And this adds a lot of flavor and acidity to the dish. It's just toast. But I normally would use a bread. We don't have any right now, so I'm just using these Everything bagels from Whole Foods, which are vegan. And I'll toast that as well, put on some hummus. This is the one that I'm gonna use today. Avocado, and then salt and pepper. If I'm using bread, I'll top it with some sesame seeds, but since this already has like a variety of like seeds and spices, or I don't really know what's on them, I don't really feel like I need the extra crunch. But this is super easy, and I'll show you kind of as I'm assembling it. But it's just toast, so pretty easy to navigate. So I caught the toaster oven on fire on accident because I was roasting the tomatoes and I just accidentally used way more oil than I had thought. And all of a sudden I smelled smoke and I was like, that's so weird. As I'm just standing like facing the opposite direction, so I didn't just like leave anything unattended. And then I just see like little like flames. Oh my gosh, so I ran to wake my husband up because I legitimately thought the house was gonna burn down. But everything's fine. I'm pretty sure I broke the toaster oven, so you win some, you lose some, but we're all good. And I just finished roasting the tomatoes in the oven, and now my bagel is also in the oven. I'll show you where we're at now, but I just had to tell you, that's so funny. And it's just like, of course, like when I try to show what I eat in a day or like how I prep food or my healthy living, it's like I set the toaster oven on fire. Don't know how that really goes, but anyway, this is what we're at. I cut the avocado, literally the most perfect ripe avocado, except this pit is huge, which is such a ripoff, but it's fine. And then these are the tomatoes. Hopefully it's focused a little bit. You can kind of see like that oil on the bottom. It's just too much. Really be careful when you're making these, or you might set your toaster oven on fire, truly. And then my bagel is just in the oven and it's toasting. I think it's actually done. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that out, and then I'm just gonna assemble it. First, I always start with hummus. It's the base, it's the concrete, the foundation of the dish. And I'm generous with the hummus I put on, I'm telling you. After I do the hummus, I'm just gonna put avocado, and I do leave it in little slices. I don't like mashed avocado as much. I swear the flavor profile changes. I know that that's in my head, but we keep it sliced. And I use a whole half of avocado. I use a whole half an avocado just for healthy fats. And I eat probably a whole avocado a day, or I try to, which can get expensive, but I really budget my life so that I can afford the avocado. Okay, let me show you. This is what it looks like. This is my toast. Let me take it into the light so you can see better. But it's basically just hummus on toast with toppings, but it's so good. And it's really filling, which is what I want in a breakfast, especially after a really good workout. I want to feel full and happy. And I did eat my banana, so this is like the second thing I'm eating today, and then I'm going to sip on my tea. But I will check back with you guys when I have a snack, or probably I'll just skip to lunch. But I'm going to eat now. Yay. Okay, it's lunchtime, and well, actually it's 4:15. So my lunchtime when I do intermittent fasting, but I'm making lunch/dinner now before my husband goes to work. So I just started on enchiladas. That's what we're having. I'll show you kind of what I have going on. So on the stove right now, we have the rice. Rice always takes a super long time. Please focus, perfect. It's just Spanish rice. You can make this on your own if you want to, but I just buy a box. It's minimal waste. There's actually no plastic. The rice doesn't come in plastic or anything, so it's really not focusing, but you get the idea. And this one doesn't have any dairy. I know some standard brands do have dairy in them, so just be careful. And then for the enchiladas, what we're doing is corn, some black beans, green chilies, onion, and pepper. And then I just buy like a standard enchilada sauce. Hang on. Is it working? Perfect. So I just buy a standard enchilada sauce, and then I just use tomato paste. It'll ask you for tomato sauce. I don't know. I've never heard of using anything but tomato paste, so this is what I use. Tortillas, we have regular for my husband, and I use gluten-free because I don't do well with a ton of gluten. And on the side, he's gonna do some refried pinto beans. I don't like these, but he does, and it'll fill him up because he gets hungry, and obviously, or typically he eats more than I do. So I'm gonna get started sauteing the vegetables, and I'll show you me assembling them. I feel like a lot of my meals are really basic, so I just don't really know if you guys want to see me like actually sauteing vegetables. It just seems like really self-explanatory, but I can go over the seasonings I use because I don't use like taco packets of seasoning or anything like that. I just season myself, and I really like how it turns out. And then I also have some lettuce prepared. This is the toaster oven I caught on fire, but these are just a few heads of romaine lettuce that I'll chop up and put over the top with some guac. That way we get some like fresh and some crunch going. But I will, I'm gonna saute these veggies. On my phone, I just have a recipe pulled up. I don't actually follow any of the ingredients they suggest, just cook time. Especially with gluten-free tortillas, I always look it up. But I'm gonna add my seasoning. So I have my corn, yellow pepper, and onion right now going. I didn't add the green chilies yet. I wait a little bit. I always season everything first. But I'm basically just gonna use, all right, awesome, what a fiesta. I'm basically gonna use turmeric, chili powder, cumin, and garlic powder, as well as a little bit of salt. But this is pretty much always what I use. I love the taste of cumin, so I go heavy on cumin. And then turmeric's just always good. They say that black pepper activates turmeric. I still use it even when a dish wouldn't taste good with black pepper. It's got to do something, right? So that's kind of where we're at. And then I have the black beans rinsed and drained, and then I'll basically just add that. And once everything's seasoned, you basically take a potato masher and you'll just mash the beans so that they kind of get like a paste, and that will help everything stick in the tortilla. Now that my filling is finished, I'm just mixing in cheese. It says, the recipe I saw said 4 ounces. I don't ever measure that. I kind of just eyeball it. But when this is done, then we will start to assemble it into the tortillas. And I already preheated the oven, so it should be done any second. It says that you should put cilantro in here, which I agree, but I don't have any, or jalapenos, which I wouldn't do because I like the chilies just a little bit better. But okay, so this is the dish. It's all layered. We have sauce on the bottom. Then I rolled the tortillas, or the enchiladas, and I put them seam down. That's what it says. And then you basically just pour sauce over the top, but I always use a fork and press down all the edges, like around here, just so that the sauce gets through the sides, or else it'll get super crunchy and gross. And then I have a little bit of cheese on top. The vegan cheese we use is so delicious. This is the cheddar jack. We prefer follow your heart, but this is what our grocery store has. So I'm gonna put these in the oven for 20 minutes with foil on top, I'm pretty sure. And then we'll take the foil off and let them crisp. I also have beans going, and then the rice is finished, which is in there. Okay, these are the enchiladas. I just put the lettuce on top, not very evenly, I will say. And I'm just gonna add some avocado, and then they'll be done. They should be super good, I'll let you know. Okay, I'm all dished up. This is avocado and lettuce on top, and then I did have some refried beans. Oh, let me just swivel my plate actually. This makes a lot more sense. And I put them just to mix into my rice, just to have a little more carbs since I had such a good workout in. And I just feel like I need it. But I think this is gonna be my last meal for the day. I'm just not very hungry, and is this zoomed in? I do that a lot. I don't force myself to eat if I'm not hungry. If I feel like I've gotten a lot of nutrients throughout the day and I haven't just been eating like empty calories basically. So I think later I'll show you what I'm gonna snack on. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be cantaloupe and watermelon. We just cut them this morning, and then if I'm like hungry again, usually I'll just have like some of my trail mix I eat, which is walnuts, craisins, pumpkin seeds, and cashews. So I can show you that later. I don't know why I'm just describing it to you when you'll probably see it, but I'm just not that hungry, so I know I'll eat some fruit later for sure. But other than that, I just won't force myself to eat, and I feel like I really like fueled my body well. It's one of those days, so I just want to be honest and not show you meals that I'm actually not eating. I just feel like that's not okay, and it's okay if you're not super hungry to eat 3 meals in a day, as long as you are hitting the calories you need to survive, and if you're exercising, you know, to meet what you need so that you're not burning, you know, off storage, you're actually burning fat. So yeah, I feel good and happy, and if I'm hungry later, I'll eat. I don't limit myself, but I also don't stuff myself if I'm full. But I'm gonna eat this now, and then I'll show you my snack later. It's about 8:15, I think, p.m. and I've just been in my bed watching YouTube. I work tomorrow, so I'm just trying to like de-stress or just relax before I go back to work. But usually the days I work, I have better mental health days because I like to be busy and active. But I just wanted to show you the little bowl of fruit that I made myself, and also my new bedding because I just think it's so cute. So I'll show you. This is the bowl of fruit. It's just some watermelon and some cantaloupe. They were buy one get one free, like melons were buy one get one free at the grocery store, so that's what I'm having. I just am kind of hungry, but more so just want something sweet. And then I wanted to show you my bedding. This is from Urban Outfitters. It's like this terracotta color, and then it matches my little curtains, and then we got pink sheets which match the little flowers, and I have my station set up. I've also been drinking water all day, and this is like my 4th one. And so that's everything that I eat in a day. Typically, or I guess just today, I don't know, I kind of change it up and just go based on what I feel, and I feel good today, and hopefully this was interesting at all. Let me know if you have any questions or, you know, suggestions for meals, or I don't know. I just like to discuss and to learn, and if I can learn from you or if you can learn from me, that makes me happy. But I'm going to probably edit this now and eat my fruit. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll do another one of these soon, and I should do one with my husband too, because he eats a lot more than I do. So if you're a plant-based diet and you need a lot more calories or fats or protein, he's maybe a better person to show you what he eats in a day. So I'll try to convince him to do that, but he's pretty shy, so we'll see. All right, the cats are fighting, literally being crazies. Look at them. Yep, it's time to sign off. Bye.